Okay, this video is to get you guys started with a program called Unity. Many of the computers here at school are loaded with multiple versions of Unity, so we want to use the latest version, and in this case it's 2019. Some of your desktops you'll see other versions like 2018, 2017, and so forth. Just make sure you pick the latest version. We're going to double click on it. It takes a little while. Okay, here we go. So what it first does is it initiates this other program called Unity Hub. But still click this one every time when you're opening. Don't click the Unity Hub. It'll automatically feed this guy, and the reason we do that is because if you have multiple versions, when you go to New, it'll try to pick, it doesn't know which one to pick. But if you open this first, now this is automatically connected to the 2019 version. So do that, and then we're ready to get our project started. Now, the first thing we need to do, you might have not logged into this computer before, so I just want to go over the steps of synchronizing your OneDrive. So, click on your folder for this computer, down here, and sure enough, see, this one is not synchronized. I've logged into a new one that I've never logged into before. So, I double click on this OneDrive, and it opens up. Sometimes it puts the window down here, you got to click on it to open it. And then I need to use my email address and log into OneDrive. I'm going to pause the video and I'll do that real quick. Okay, so I've finished, and I know that it's synchronized because this guy just popped up. It says OneDrive with the hyphen for Colorado Springs School District 11. So I don't have to keep going in these boxes. I can just close them now. So now I'm good. I know it's synchronized. And now I can proceed with my project. I'm going to click on New. And we're going to call this new project Prototype 1, leave the default selected 3D, and then we need to click these three dots to browse to a new location. Where are we going to save this? In our OneDrive folder. And in your OneDrive folder, you guys all have either a game programming folder, game programming 1, or game programming 2, depending on which course you're taking. And if you don't, then you can just click New Folder and create one. And I'm going to save all of my Unity work in here. If you'd like, you could create a new folder and just call it Unity. And that's nice to keep everything organized. That way all of these Unity projects are in this folder. Alright, so now I know it's worked because here it is. OneDrive. Alright, create. I'm going to pause the video because this takes a little while for this to load. Alright, and when it finally opens up, it looks like this. Your user interface by default is this one. He's going to share with you how to change the user interface. When I say he, the guy that we're following for the video tutorials. There's an option up here, different layouts, and he's going to talk about that. Now, for saving, he doesn't talk about saving, so I want to make sure you guys know that once you get going and as you're progressing, there's two different save options. Just a regular old save or save project. Now, we're going to be working in what are called scenes, and we don't have multiple scenes in the beginning. We're only going to be doing a small project where it's just one scene. And so if you have multiple scenes going on and you want to try new things, this save project option allows you to save all of your assets, everything else that's going on, but then it won't save the latest versions like you're just testing things out in the scene. So don't worry about this. I'm giving a long answer, but really here's what you do. When you guys want to save, just hit the save button and it saves everything. This is the granddaddy of saving right there. And then this doesn't save the scene, it just saves your assets and your folders, things like that. So it's best to do this. Save, and that will save everything when you're moving forward. And notice it keeps the same name, like we named it Prototype 1. So it just overwrites that and just keeps saving all the anything else you've done. Alright, too much talk. Let's more do. Here we go. Let's look at the tutorials that you're going to be. We're going to go back to my my Schoology website, and don't pay attention to this. I'm in my fourth period game programming folder. Whatever class you're in, you're going to just look for these Unity project files. Open that up, and you're looking for the prototype starter files. You're just going to click on this and notice it downloads, lower left. When it's finished downloading, now we know that it's in our download folder. I'm just going to show you this to prove it. Go over here, click on this PC, and if I click on my download folder, there it is. Alright, because that's what we need when we go to here to upload. Okay, we're going to go to Assets, pull down menu, Import Package, Custom Package. And then we just browse to that download folder on our desktop and pick this guy. By default, everything should be selected. I'm just going to click the all just in case to make sure everything is selected. Hit import. And now if you look down here, underneath your asset folder, when it's finished, it added this course library folder. And there we are. So now if I click on the scenes folder, hey, there's two different scenes. The blank scene that we're working in right now is called sample scene. That's this one, and that's how I know it's open because it's up here. And if I double click on the prototype one, and I'll zoom out a little bit using my scroll ball, this is the world. It's called prototype one. This is where he starts you out in the video tutorial. Now, when you guys start the video tutorial, I just skipped you ahead. So I want to quickly show you where, let's see, I'll go back up high level. So when you first get started, you're going to start following the Unit 1, 1.1, Start Your 3D Engines. And I'm going to go ahead and click this and show you where we are in the video tutorial because I jumped you guys ahead since I had you download that asset package. The way that he has you do it is a lot slower, takes more time. So that's why I jumped you ahead. Okay, so here's the introduction video. If you just scroll down over here, all of these lessons are just in order. Here's the introduction lesson. Number 2, make a course folder. That's right here, number 2. So if I click on any one of these, it just scrolls me down on the page and goes to that next lesson. I had you guys create a course folder and the new project, so we've already done that. Import assets and open prototype 1. This is where we are. And I'll show you where you are. Let's see. Let's fast forward. And all right, there we are. Right there. About 4.5 minutes. Okay, so he just finished importing it, and he's right there. Okay, let's pause it. All right, so here's where he gets you started. He just finished importing, and that's where I left off with you guys. So you're going to want to fast forward to about 4 minutes and 4.5 minutes, and then start doing everything that he tells you to do, and just work your way, and then do the next tutorial, and so forth. And every time you want to save, you're just going to go up here, File, Save. And that saves everything. All right, have some fun.